Taylor Hawkins joined the Foo Fighters in 1997. This is when the band released their second studio album, The Color and the Shape. However, Taylor did not drum on that album. There was a falling out between then Foo's drummer William Goldsmith and Dave Grohl, because Goldsmith just wasn't up to the task of recording in the studio for The Color and the Shape. So he had to go, and Dave Grohl recorded the drums for that album. However, Hawkins joined the band and began touring and became a permanent fixture of the Foos. And so now we come to 1999's There Is Nothing Left to Lose, the Foos' third studio album. And this marks the first Foo Fighters record that Taylor drummed on. Although Taylor did not drum on the whole album, the tracks were split 50-50 between him and Grohl.
So the first album I played on, I played half the drums on it and Dave played the other half. And I was just sort of, I remember at one point, I was just like, Dave, just you play drums on it. I'll tour. I won't quit. Like I'll learn. I have to learn how to do this. You're Dave Grohl. You're a master already. It smells like Teen Spirit. I'm a ding dong. I've never done this before, and I'm scared. And I had red light fever, which is something that people use as a term. Is like whenever the recording lights are on, you kind of freeze up, and I was doing that. Yeah. And he kind of held my hand through half of that record, and he did the other half of the tracks.
There Is Nothing Left to Lose was recorded as a trio, just Dave Grohl, Nate Mandel, and Taylor Hawkins. You had your big Foo Fighters rock tracks on there, such as Stacked Actors, Breakout, and Generator. However, Taylor didn't name one of the Foos' big hits as his favorite song. And when he was asked in a 2020 interview what his favorite Foo Fighters song was, he answered, "I would say without a doubt it would be Aurora." Aurora held a special significance for Hawkins as it was the first drum track that he ever did for the Foo Fighters on a studio album. And, quote, was something that he was really, really proud of.
There's one song on there called Aurora, which is the first song that I ever recorded. I felt like there's some good stuff. I played on Breakout and I played on MIA and a few of these other tracks on there. That was the first time I ever went, okay, I can fit in this band as the drummer. Not just the live drummer, but I can be me and still fulfill the role of being Dave Grohl's rhythm man, you know?
Hawkins added, "I love that side of Dave. I love it when Dave gets in his almost yacht rock softness in his voice and he double tracks his voice really nice." But Hawkins also had a second favorite Foo Fighters song, and that was the first track from the first Foos record, the song This Is a Call. I could also say the first time I heard This Is a Call was the first time I heard the Foo Fighters and I wasn't in the band yet. I was playing with Alanis, and we were traveling all in the van, traversing the Foo Fighters, playing all the same clubs as they were. I just wore that album out. This Is a Call might be my favorite Foo Fighters song of all time, too. Thanks heaps, guys, for tuning into the video. We remember Taylor Hawkins and the awesome drummer and personality he was for the Foo Fighters. We'll catch you on the next one.